So, I think now a little bit about this zero-day vulnerability, what is not a really tragic vulnerability, but maybe can work. So, we have now this screen on OBS, and we say, my webcam is now my whole screen. And we have all around that signal what we take, we like to send over the graphic card. And in all that black space here, what we have around configured, so we have the screen, this is a pixel side, what it is given, fix it by the screen. So what he is compare is, in my case, come on. So in my case is the resolution 3440 and 1440 native. And Ultra HD SD is 1080 920. So this is what the screen gives as a maximum size. And then I can make here are not compared. Activate resolutions are not compared. And I can user self-specific also create it. And here come warnings. The software program that you activated is a system program and can damage your monitor. Okay. It can damage your monitor, but it's not must damage your monitor. So we have the option. We have every programming path you need to do exactly this. And it's reading, it can damage your monitor. So in that case, you have every possibility to do exactly this, what you don't like to have as a user. Because as a user, you ever just like your screen. And everything around, away from your screen, is not what you're using. So here is clear, every command execution option is given to do exactly this, so that someone, somewhere, to some time will use this as a an attack or a hoax is given. That's my opinion. So I think I'm not wrong directly. And to fake it into the signal is also given. So maybe there's some cracks, right? They say that give absolutely no sense because this and this reason. So I'm really interested about this reason, but I see from the programming position, I'm not a programmer. I just see the options I have. It is absolutely possible. And you will not see it. So there can be some, I don't know what you need for this, to do this. They have more studying it, but I think it's possible. So we have just now this picture of the screen with the cam, what I can full size it now. But in this moment, when I change my resolution, it is ever fixed on the screen. It is ever fixed on the screen. So when I'm doing smaller, it is also fixed on the screen or it gets smaller. And then we have this black screen outside. So Why it is not possible? When we make a smaller resolution, not fix it on the end of the screen when there is something going on. Is it possible or is it not possible? So this is the question. How to make it possible, or is it even not possible? I don't know. So I set it now here to 800 and 600. And here we have the black screen, right? Here we have now the black screen part. So this is no more catching. And how can you do it so that your mouse not drop into the black part, that there is something going on? So in this case it's not, but what is when a guy tomorrow sit on the computer, set his I have forget to say set his resolution to a smaller case and see floating birds around on the outside. You know what I mean? I mean, if you are a programmer and can do this, you found a 0-day vulnerability. So I'm not a programmer. I cannot do it, but theoretically, it must be possible. I mean, for me as a user, the mouse were put on the wall say to me it's not possible. But in this moment, my screen say to me it have to be possible because there is a lot of black space on two sides. What is when there are two sides playing Pong? From the left to the right, from the right to the left, and use my CPU and attack in the same time just the frequency of one synthesizer and really slow change the frequency. So in this case, I'm totally loser because I cannot programming, so I don't know about it. I don't know the codes of all that stuff, but I think it's possible. If you know it better, I can say you it's not possible. I'm not sure. I mean, you can say it to me and maybe I believe you, but it's just because I don't know it. But to see it would be really funny, right? It is a really when it is a 0-day vulnerability, it will be fucking funny to watch. Because if you open when you open the screen back to the standard resolution, these guys are no more to see it flies around in the code. The signal sending to your graphic card from the graphic cards, intern or extern, it's no sense. So this will be a fucking funny code because nobody will see this. And you allowed you to do the dev and say, I use this vulnerability you 3 months now. Did you even not recognized? That would be so funny. But I'm sorry, if it's even exist to do this, maybe it would now get more difficult. And so not just I am the loser.